Just making fun of the way he's talking, you're making fun the way he's looking, all that type of stuff. But the moment he's calling you out for a fight, you're backing down. Welcome by a new video on the channel. Appreciate you watching this one. Today I'm gonna cover a person I've talked about briefly before on the channel. It's Sneako. If you don't know who this guy is, he's basically a light version of Andrew Tate. He was really popular in the dark red pill phase on YouTube, but now he seems to be kind of falling off, and he obviously was banned on YouTube as well because he said some pretty radical stuff that I'm not gonna show in this video, but you can search it for yourself. And he basically now starts bullying the wrong person. He made another mistake. Sneako is a person that made many mistakes. Another mistake honestly was the time when he legit was saying in a clip that he allowed his girlfriend to be smashed by another dude. Everyone started clowning him, and I feel like that was kind of the downfall of my boy Sneako. I honestly don't understand why he would even say that, but today I'm gonna talk about another situation that recently happened.
It's called an Aoki lock. It's a modified heel hook, but
Jiu-jitsu is for autistic people.
what I think of a master of jiu-jitsu is somebody that inspires another generation.
Jiu-jitsu, I swear, this is why I like striking. This is a competition where it's an art and it's an art form, and I learned from the master. He looks like Mark Zuckerberg. He shouldn't be winning.
Sneako is honestly acting like the most stereotypical high school bully you can imagine. If you ever watched the early 2000 movie, you know what I'm talking about. And he obviously does this because he thinks, oh yeah, he's a skinny looking dude, so he cannot mess me up. But I will tell you, Sneako, this jiu-jitsu guy, he could put you in your place in seconds. There's nothing really you can do about it. You don't have that skill, and making fun about a person that could mess you up in seconds is honestly not the smartest thing that you could do. It would be the same if I would be making fun about a person like Mike Tyson. It's just not something you should be doing, because the moment you're gonna meet that person in real life, you're gonna regret that. And obviously this entire situation started escalating because the jiu-jitsu guy started responding to Sneako's bullying, because I would just call it bullying. I don't think this is like teasing or just being friendly. No, this is legit bullying. This is like the most typical bullying you can imagine. You always have that in high school as well. When someone likes something like a sport or like an instrument, there's always this bully that makes fun about that hobby for some reason.
It's an art and it's an art form, and I learned from the master. He looks like Mark Zuckerberg. He shouldn't be winning.
So that's like a master to student. He's an idol of mine for being
It's like a master to the student. This is a leg heel lock. He's saying he would make me tap. He probably would.
Sneako just continues this terrible bully behavior for no reason, because this guy did not do anything to Sneako. I think the only reason he's honestly doing this is to get views and attention, and I guess it's working, because every single time someone does something like this or just is being a terrible person, they obviously get attention and views. You can see the same with my boy Sneako and my boy Neon, and all those people, they get attention for being honestly just a bad person overall. So the person he's clowning on is legit a killer. His name is Michael, and he's a world champion jiu-jitsu guy, and I don't think Sneako would be probably tapping out. He 100% would be tapping out, because there's no way Sneako would be winning against a high level jiu-jitsu guy, because I've seen videos of like small girls legit tapping out like bigger guys at like 6'2", 6'3", just because she knows jiu-jitsu. So I think this world champion is probably gonna smoke Sneako. I don't think there's any chance of Sneako honestly winning that, even when Sneako knows a little bit of boxing. But let's be real here, we're not gonna be acting like Sneako is a world champion boxer or something. This dude obviously would be smoking Sneako in a couple of minutes. Not even minutes, seconds honestly. He honestly would put him in a choke and tap him out. I don't think there's any way of Sneako winning a fight with this guy, even though Sneako is bigger and Sneako is obviously taller. I think this dude is like 5'7" or something, and Sneako is 6'1". Obviously that doesn't really matter, because this dude, the Michael, has obviously a much higher skill level than Sneako has. Sneako doesn't know any martial art besides just boxing, and he does that not even for a long time. So Sneako is basically just getting smoked, let's be real here. And the situation is honestly getting worse, because Michael started responding to Sneako and offering to fight Sneako. Obviously Sneako, being the person he is a keyboard warrior, only saying that type of stuff online but not wanting to get involved in a real fight. And I think the only reason Sneako even said this to the dude is because the dude doesn't look like a fighter, he just looks like a regular person. Obviously there's always this stereotype of a fighter being massive and this and that, but this dude is just a regular looking person. So I guess Sneako thought the dude looked like a nerd, so Sneako started just going after the guy for no reason besides views.
I really don't like bullies, guys. And there's this guy named Sneako making fun of me, making fun of my friend, making fun of jiu-jitsu. He calls himself a boxer. I'm a jiu-jitsu guy. Let's have an MMA fight. I challenge Sneako to an MMA fight. I'm gonna shut his mouth and I'm gonna take the bullies.
I really hope that this fight is gonna be a thing, but I highly doubt it because Sneako is the type of dude that would be saying all type of stuff online, but in real life he's not backing that up. But obviously this dude is more than motivated to actually fight Sneako, and obviously putting Sneako in his place, because again, I don't think there is any way of Sneako surviving that or Sneako winning that fight, because this dude is just on another level. And Sneako honestly made a big mistake thinking, because this dude doesn't look like the typical fighter, that Sneako could say that type of stuff, but he could not, because this dude is obviously a high level jiu-jitsu guy. So I hope that Sneako is honestly learning from his mistake. He's probably not, because I see Sneako saying this type of stuff over and over again, because Sneako wants attention and views. That is why he did the Red Bull stuff in the first place. He wanted to write that and obviously get the views from that, but the moment it wasn't popular anymore, he dropped out.
Challenge Sneako to an MMA fight. I'm gonna shut his mouth and I'm gonna take the bully's lunch money.
I make jokes. I'm a streamer. I joke about everybody, me, chat.
It wasn't a joke, you were legit just bullying the guy. Everyone knows that, it saw the clips. There was no joke involved, it was straight up high school typical bullying type of behavior. It's the same when someone is doing a prank, a messed up prank, and the person that gets pranked gets actually angry at the person that's pranking him or her, and then the prankster says, you know, it's just a prank bro, it's just a prank bro. That just doesn't justify the terrible behavior. The same with this situation, just saying it's a joke, that doesn't justify the entire situation, because it was just straight up bullying, and the dude obviously saw it as bullying as well. You're legit making fun of the way he's talking, you're making fun the way he's looking, all that type of stuff, but the moment he's calling you out for a fight, you're backing down, because I truly don't think my boy Sneako is gonna be fighting that dude, because he would be embarrassing himself, because obviously this guy would be putting him in a choke and Sneako could do nothing about it, and this dude obviously be dominating Sneako, and that would be the end of the story, and that video is obviously going to be viral. Having said all of that, what are your thoughts about this entire situation involving Sneako? Leave it in the comment section, I would love to hear it. I need to mention as well is that some of the Sneako fans are legit thinking that Sneako would be winning the fight against this guy. That is honestly just crazy, that people legit think that a world champion jiu-jitsu guy is gonna be losing to a person that only knows a little bit of boxing. I just really don't understand that. I feel like they're just saying that because they're fans of Sneako. But having said all of this, what do you think? Leave it in the comment section, subscribe on my channel if you want to get notified when your boy is uploading a new video on the channel. Press the like button, obviously helps the algorithm with pushing the video, and I will see you all in the next one.